It's time for Minot State University Beavers hockey.
From Matt Flum. Matt Flum could have a breakaway. Here's Matt Flum. Scores! Matt Flum with his first of the season. The Beavers lead 1-0. Now he's going to take a lap around. Boy, is this guy ever fun to watch. Austin Yano takes a shot, scores! Yano, it finds a way through, and the Beavers lead 2-0.
This broadcast on the Pro Style Production Network is made possible by IMM, Minot's finest collision center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoma, Thrifty White Drum, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vibeto Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, the Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services.
Eric Bola for the captain for the Beavers. Flom centering feed for Retlock. Retlock shoots, scores! It's in the top corner! Retlock, what a shot! Now, Craig Fournier. Blake Fournier shot off the post, Gated scores! Dylan Gates makes it 5-0 Beavers. Brett Lau gives it for Fournier. Fournier, Lau! Oh, what a move, what a goal! Fournier sets it up for Matt Flum, and Matt Flum just got an early Christmas present.
It's time for the MSU Beavers Hockey Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location, has been serving the Magic City for over 20 years.
Outball, Dylan Johnson comes out with a puck. Dylan Johnson, toe drag, backhand scores! Dylan Johnson, what a move! 2-0 as Briscoe jumps over. Brooks, Deke scores! What a move by Derek Brooks! The backhand to the forehand, and it's 5-1 Beavers.
Now let's go to the ice with the voice of the Beavers, all the way from Estevan, Saskatchewan. Here's Blake Friars.
Minot State is looking for their fourth consecutive win, I should say, coming off of an emotional win over Illinois and Jamestown last night. They pumped Utah 10-2, which saw the offense finally explode. Just how we like to see the Beavers offense going. I'm Blake Friars. I'm joined by Noah, and we're in the press box here. It's the Planet Pizza pregame show. Noah, thanks for joining me.
It's a pleasure being here.
You know, you joined me during the women's game, and you know it's glad to have you here for the men's game. I know the men beat Utah 10-2, but I mean anything after 6 goals is about garbage time, right? And talk about your experiences in games like that and what you guys did coming off the back end of the second game.
Yeah, exactly. I've been on both ends of the spectrum. You know, big wins and big losses, and it's one of those things where you try not to get too high or too low. You know, if you win big or if you win a close game, you lose big or lose a close game, you're on to the next one. It's always the next game until the season's over, and then once the season's over, you're ready for the next season already. So. Yeah, it's a chance for both teams to regroup and refocus. I mean, even in a 10-2 win, there's things that Minot State can still build to improve on. One thing in particular that I looked at before the game is their special teams hasn't been exactly stellar, only 80% on the PK and 14% on the power play. So definitely areas to improve for both teams, and hopefully it'll be a good one.
And, you know, they get a lot of chances on the power play. Speaking of that, you know, it's almost like they've had a couple stretches they do everything but score. I mean, that goes hand in hand with a good penalty kill and a good power play. I mean, at the end of the day, special teams does usually determine who wins a hockey game and who loses a hockey game. But Wade Regeer's got to be pleased with his team's effort especially the last 3 games. You know, they went on the road in Colorado, and they faced a little adversity. I mean, this team the last 4 years hasn't lost very often. So with a young team, do you think it's good that they have lost early in the season?
Yeah, it teaches you a little bit about resiliency. You know, if you never lose, there are some things that you might never actually get around to tweaking because you kind of overlook it and you say, hey, we won, you know, good for us. But when you lose, it forces you to reevaluate yourself. And especially with a young group, you know, they have a lot of incoming players this year. It's good for them. They've been a little streaky away from home, but they're 3-0 at home. They've been good in this building historically, and they're looking to capitalize on that again tonight.
Yeah, only 1 loss the last 4 seasons at home, and that came last year against the Jamestown Jimmies. They beat them here 3-2. They had a 57-game home winning streak. Do you find that hard to believe? Isn't that just crazy?
I mean, home buildings, I mean, for every team, especially teams that they find a way to seemingly win every game, you can't really explain it sometimes. You feel it a little bit differently. You feel a different mojo, you feel a different vibe. You know, the home crowd's a big factor in it, especially, you know, with a town like Minot, you know, really close fan base, really community-based fan base, and yeah, sometimes there's just an energy that you can't match when you're away from home and you're able to use it. Yeah,
for sure. You know, they got 10 freshmen on the team this year. 7 are in the lineup. For a team that's had about the same team the last 3-4 years, you know, how tough do you think that is for a head coach?
It's a little bit of pros and cons. A little bit of youth infusion is always sometimes a welcome addition. It creates a little bit of competition, and you know, especially with a team that's winning a lot, you know, there might be some complacency. I don't know, but it forces new battles and a new dynamic in practice. You know, guys are, you know, continually competing for spots, and if you have a new guy coming in that you don't necessarily know what he brings to the table, it might bring out the best in all the players. We'll
take a look at the starting matchup in goal for the Utah Utes. Jacob Slow. He's got a 10.88 goals against, 714 save percentage. Not great numbers, but Holden Kurtz is going tonight for the Beavers. He's back on track after a tough start in Colorado. He's 1-1 with a 1.92 goals against average and a 9.22 save percentage. So goaltending has always been the biggest factor on an outcome of a team. I mean, the Beavers last year had all 3 of their top goalies in the top 5 in statistics, and that's a recipe for success. Any team. I mean, if you have good goaltending, you're gonna win a lot of hockey games. And me being a goaltender, I mean, I think the goaltender is one of the most important positions, especially in college hockey. I mean, if you don't got a good goaltender, you're not going to win very many games. So for the Beavers to have all 3 of their goaltenders, it's huge.
Yeah, exactly. You know, especially in tight games, you know, or games where your team hasn't brought your A game. You know, if you have a goaltender who their save percentage is, you know, well over 900, their ability to steal games, you know, can give you an extra point that you need. And yeah, just looking, there is quite a disparity with the goals against and save percentage for the 2 starters tonight, but you know, it might not be indicative of the play tonight. We might see a Utah goaltender that's red hot. So
that is true. You know, we'll take a break and we will hear from head coach Wade Regeer. This is Beavers Talk in the Beaver Radio Network.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Five Meadow Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production. It's time for the Elevation Coaches Corner. Elevation, located at the Minot Country Club and open to the public 7 days a week. Elevate your game at Elevation. Now back to the ice for the Elevation Coaches Corner.
Inside the Elevation Coaches Corner, I'm joined by head coach Wade Ugear. Wade, thanks for some time tonight.
Thanks, Blake.
So, Wade, the offense finally broke out last night. First time you put up double digits this year. You guys have struggled to score goals early in the season. How was it as a head coach to explode for that much?
It's great. Yeah, we've been kind of waiting for it to come out, and sometimes it just takes a weird, awkward bounce for guys to generate some confidence, and so for our guys to get going, get scoring early and often, it was great. And now let's just hope that we can continue that, because we certainly don't want to rest and say, hey, we had our game and now we can take it easy, and we have to continue to keep pressing the envelope, and hopefully our guys are ready to do that tonight. Great effort started last night. How key is it to get all three goalies into the rhythm like they were last year? It's critical. I mean, the depth is a challenge. Having depth, throughout the lineup is always an issue, and you have to have guys ready to go. It's that next man up mentality. We certainly have confidence in anybody that we put in the net, and for us to be able to play any one of those three guys is key. And honestly, all three guys could start anywhere else. I mean, that's just the luxury that we have, but we have to have them ready to be sharp. And so we feel confidence in this 3-day weekend. We've got a couple more games against Wilson State before we prepare for Iowa State. And you know what? It's nice being able to put in anybody in goal, and we can rely on any one of them. So Cochran got some bad news. How tough is it for a freshman to obviously get an injury like that in his freshman year? It's tough. It's certainly, I know he's a kid that we were really highly on, especially his resume playing junior hockey. We don't have the final word, but it certainly doesn't look very good. But that's life, right? Things happen. It certainly happens at all sports. It's just the way things are in life, that injuries are a part of sports. And so for him, I know he's gonna find out what he needs to do to either, if it's requires surgery or doesn't, he'll do whatever it takes to be ready. And if that means he's ready to go late this season, or if that means next year, I know if he'll be either way, he'll be ready to go. Alumni Weekend this weekend. Have you had a chance to catch up with some former players you coached? Absolutely, yeah. Even some players that played before me and I played with, and guys that I've coached in my earlier days in the kind of the 2010 to 2014 range, and then we have a number of guys that have recently graduated in the last couple of years that are out here too as well. And so it is exciting to kind of see the different groups and different guys in different eras of Beaver hockey, and especially this year. I don't know what it is. Maybe we just had a really good weekend that works for people's schedules, and but it's probably we're in that 30-40 range for alums, which is great, and something we can hopefully build on. But it's pretty cool. Just talking old stories. I know a lot of guys haven't been in this new arena, and to see the new locker room and kind of experience where our Beaver hockey has gone is something that I know everybody's proud about. So going into tonight's game, back to Utah, what do you have to do to play 100 or play 60 minutes and get the dub tonight? The big thing is to win the first period. It's to win the first 5 minutes. I think when we play against them, they're going to be different. They're going to come out, they're third and third nights, and just like us. So everybody's going to have some bumps and some bruises, and for them, they're going to try to salvage their weekend. So I think that they're going to be a lot more hungrier. They're going to be a lot more focused. They certainly have no excuses on the bus legs and travel legs, because now you're in day 3. And so for us, we got to be fired up, ready to go, and let's win this first period. Thanks, Coach. Special luck tonight. Thanks, Blake. When we return to the Planet Pizza pregame show, we'll break down the keys to a Beaver victory. That will be a wrap for the Planet Pizza pregame show. Key to victory, stay out of the box and get the first goal tonight. We'll now turn over to Nick Hallberg for the in-game announcements.
shorthanded, feeds it in front to drive. Martell scores, and it's 2-0 on the shorthanded give and go. That was an absolute doozy. Send it to Sports Center. It's 2-0 Beavers. Now it's fired on. He scores. Shane Ketchick tucks it home, and the Beavers lead 1-0. Across. Here's a drive. Oh, what a bad save that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Pepsi Rink here at Mesa Arena for tonight's ACHA College Hockey matchup that features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Utah Utes, and your number 5 nationally ranked Minot State University Beavers. First, let's meet the starting lineups for the Utah Utes. Starting at forward number 20, Owen Lieberknight. A forward number 21, Josh Narvaez. A forward number 27, Nick Fornelius. On defense, number 17, Maston Giovanni. On defense, number 29, Brent Meyer. And in goal, number 31, Jake Sloan. Head coach of the Utes is Brent Burns. Officials for tonight's game are Eric Steele, Darren Medler, Andy Carton, and Casey Lang. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise as Cognizant presents tonight's starting lineups for your MSU Beavers. Starting in goal for your Beavers is senior hailing from Devils Lake, North Dakota. He wears sweater number 29, Holden Kurtz. Starting on defense is senior hailing from Lake Lenore, Saskatchewan. He wears sweater number 51, Eric Hofer. Starting on defense, a freshman hailing from Minot, North Dakota. He wears sweater number 10, Connor Schuster. Starting up front on the right side, a freshman hailing from Karen Port, Saskatchewan. He wears sweater number 17, Alex Beto. Starting up front on the left side, a senior hailing from Yorkton, Saskatchewan. He wears sweater number 16, Dylan Johnson. And centering the starting line, a junior hailing from Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. He's your captain. He wears sweater number 12, Blake Forney. Your MSU Beavers are coached by head coach Wade Regier and assistant coach Wyatt Wasselenchuk. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Remove all hats and headgear. First for the flag of the Canadian National Anthem, O Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing. Place your right hand over your heart. As tonight, Alexis Lear, Brianna Quick, Destiny Moore, Haley Miller, Brianna Garr, Catherine Ham, and Skylar Leach perform our nation's national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Just about set for puck drop here in the Magic City. I'm joined by Noel Grant. I'm Blake Friars. We'll have the call for you on ProStyleProductions.com and YouTube. This is the third game of 3 in a row for the Minot State Beavers and the Utah Utes. And we will get it solved tonight here. The Beavers won 10-2 last night. It's going to be a different story tonight, I think.
Yeah, much tighter matchup tonight, but I guess we'll see. Here we go.
Here's Bechtold drawing into the lineup for the first time since Colorado. Big hit by Craig Fournier in the corner. Goes up the wall to Owen Lieberknight. Lieberknight finds Tavares. He dumps it in deep. Connor Schuster, the freshman, after it. Lieberknight quick on to him. He feeds it to Bullifer. Eric Bullifer finds Bechtold. Bechtold up to Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson fires a shot. That one had eyes, almost found the back of the net. Number 7, Tristan Lieberknight feeds it up to Brett Meyer. Brett Meyer chips it to Bullifer, and both teams are going to start a line change. Here's Davis Sheldon, the freshman. Finds Bullifer. Bullifer lets one go. Stopped by Jacob Slaw, and he has his first touch of the night.
Yeah, extremely nice transitioning by Minot State early on in this period. Clean breakouts, and they've already got their first shot on goal.
Sheldon, Swedlow, and Metcalf up front for the Beavers. Cody Longy and O'Connor on the back end. Swedlow gets the puck off the draw, goes down low for Sheldon, but Lieberknight is there to intercept. It comes out here, Sheldon. Sheldon has some room, he gets it up to O'Connor. O'Connor from the point, trying to find some room off the blocker of Slow. And it comes to Sheldon. Sheldon out front for Swedlow. But Wyatt Light controls the puck for the Utes, but it's turned over. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf, 1-on-4 right now. His line mates are changing. Here's Cody Longy. Has some room to walk in. Dances around his man. Drops for Rhett Locke coming off the bench. O'Connor is just going to chip it in for Locke in the corner. Metcalf heads off on a change. He's replaced by Connor Navarrete. Tristan Lieberknight controls behind the net, trying to get it out for the Utes. He turns in his own zone. Now behind the net. Sheldon all over him. He turns it over. Here's Connor Navarrete out front. He had Rhett Locke wide open, but it's turned over. Here's Connor Meany, the Utes' leading scorer. He chips it out of danger, and he heads off on the ice. Quick up to Connor Navarrete. It's a 3-on-3 of the line. Connor Navarrete fires a shot. Slow with the save. Rebound, and Rhett Locke put it through the crease. Beavers buzzing here early. Here's Sheldon. Turns it, or that's Killian. Killian now with the puck, goes down low. Now the Utes control, flip it up to center. Jerome couldn't control, that's gonna be no icing as it hopped over Drew Carter's stick. Neufeld to Carter. Carter gets it up for Killian. Killian, hard pass over to Connor Navarre. He knocks it out of midair, but is chipped out of the zone. Here's Dylan Gatis on the ice for his first shift. He's in, galloping into the zone, and that is out of play. Frantic pace to start this game, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely. Minot State's really controlling the play right now. Really good transitioning again, and they're just forcing the play deep into Utah zone.
Yeah, they're all, the forecheck is huge for the Beavers. And, you know, Blake Fournier, that was their mojo last year. Hard on the forecheck, forced turnovers, and this year they're doing the same thing. Adam Warwick onto the ice, and Slow is going to cover up for a face-off to his blocker's side. Shots on goal, 2-0 Beavers early. Dylan Gatis directing traffic. Tells Neufeld where he wants him. Post face-off. Gatis now takes the draw, he can't win it. It goes back for Meyer. Meyer lets it go for Owen Lieberknight. Lieberknight out there for Cornelius. It's intercepted by Sheshchuk. Shane Sheshchuk behind the net. Warwick all over Meyer. Here's Brett Meyer. Comes out, finds Navarez. Navarez turns it over, and now it's Neufeld. Neufeld finds Warwick. Warwick drops it to Sheshchuk, looking to chomp it by him with one hand. Can't do it. Warwick in protecting his defenseman now. Here's Sheshchuk. Sheshchuk, Gatis didn't know where it was. He was behind him. Sheshchuk now joining the rush. Sheshchuk trying to dance his way in. Drops for Warwick. Navarez goes down low for Fernelius, and it's Tristan Lieberknight who gets it to center, but Schuster holds it in momentarily. Warwick finds Gatis. Gatis shoots. He's stopped by Slow. Got a piece of it with the glove. Sheshchuk now in deep. Battling with Bastone. Sheshchuk down low for Gatis. Gatis after the end of a long shift. Glorious opportunity. He's going to head to the bench.
Yeah, Minot State really pressing hard here. You know, when these Utah players are stuck out for 45 seconds, it makes it tough to transition the other way.
Bechtold off the bench looking for Fournier. Fournier on the wraparound, and Slow got over there at the left pad. Bechtold dodged a hit from Jerome, and he goes down behind the net. Lieberknight intercepted by Johnson. Johnson now has it. He goes down low for Fournier. He goes up front, and Slow has it wrapped up tight to the post as the captain Fournier was struck first for the Beavers.
Yeah, extremely stellar play by the Utah goaltender so far. Really, Utah's just kind of trying to weather the storm here and change the momentum a little bit, and having a hot goaltender right now is certainly helping their cause.
I mean, Slow's numbers doesn't speak words, but I mean, he's been good early. Four saves already, not even 5 minutes into the hockey game. Swedlow off the face-off. He's out there with Sheldon. Sheldon now coming out of the corner, fires. What a save by Slow. He got a piece away with his glove. Metcalf gets it back for Schuster. Schuster's going to use his D partner, Eric Bullifer, and now Schuster gets the return feed. Here's Sheldon. Sheldon lets go for Metcalf. 2-on-1 for the Beavers. Here's Metcalf, slows down, and a good defensive play there by Odlin. Break up that 2-on-1. Back come the Beavers. Sheldon was hauled down. Metcalf on the back check as Bullifer takes Meany into the boards. And here's Swedlow on the half wall. Swedlow now is going to take it behind his net as he's looking for an outlet. He finds Bullifer. Bullifer is going to lead the rush. Nice pass for Metcalf. Metcalf, nice move to get around him. Could have a breakaway. Metcalf stopped by Slow as the Beavers are applying some great pressure right now, and Metcalf was at the recipient of a couple of those chances.
Yeah, extremely relentless attack, and that all starts with, you notice the Utah wingers especially, they're having trouble getting pucks in their feet on the wall, and they're not able to make a play to get the puck out of the zone, and Minot State is almost getting ready to capitalize on this.
6-0 on the shots. Bastone looking to ring it around. Perry, there's a chance again to get it out. They couldn't do it. Brett Locke on Courier. Courier having trouble getting it out. Here's Rhett Locke. Courier now gets it. But a relentless forecheck by Killian. The Beavers turn it over again. Nice stick lift by Navarrete. Navarrete looking to go back door and slow. Covers up again.
For Utah there, that's just another example of where a simple play might get them a better result. You know, a gray area 5 feet from the blue line. That puck's got to be out of the zone, and it doesn't get out, and Minot State has another shot on goal.
Slow has been really good to start this game. I mean, he's at 10 goals against average, but he's not shown it so far in this first period. Gatis out to take the draw. He wins it. Robertson out there for his first shift. Here's Wowerk. Winnipeg, Manitoba native. Wowerk turns it over. Here's Owen Lieberknight. Trying to dance his way in. Possible 2-on-1, but that was broken up well by Robertson. A big collision by Wowerk. He is slow to get to his feet, and he looks like he's hurt. Gingerly getting to the bench. He's going straight to the locker room. Looks like it's going to be icing here as Killian is back for Minot State, and that doesn't look good for Adam Wowerk.
Yeah, I don't think they saw each other there. You know, just coming across in separate paths, and they just happened to collide. And you know, tough break for Minot State if they lose another to injury here.
Yeah, I mean, Cochran's already out with a torn ACL for a freshman. You'd hate to see injuries occur like that. But I mean, Wowerk's usually on the other end of those hits. He's usually the one making the big hits. But here's Cody Longy off the draw. We'll keep an eye on that one, give you an update. We want to wish a happy birthday to Mike Honeyman tomorrow. He's recovering in Lincoln, Nebraska. Thanks, Mike, for watching and supporting the Beavers. We wish you the best in your recovery. Brett Locke wins the draw. Goes back to O'Connor. O'Connor for Navarrete. Navarrete trying to go down low. Takes it up to the point. Navarrete's going to take a lap around. O'Connor is going to cycle down low for Brett Locke. He's getting held by Petrie. Here's Killian. Killian to Cody Longy. Killian off of the wall. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Here's Connor Navarrete. Locke up to Longy. Longy walks the line looking for some real estate room with a quick shot by Killian. Not a bad idea. Put the puck on net. Anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of bodies in front here. And Utah, again, they're going to have to thank their goaltender if they can turn the momentum here because, you know, 9 shots on goal, but it's a 0-0 hockey game.
Are they taking both here? Yeah, they are. Connor Navarrete and number 18, Austin Totfest, are going to each go off. Is that roughing? Is that what they called? Roughing?
It's a 2-for-1 night, Mr. Schuster. Here's your second pick.
Blake Fournier, Bechtold, Drew Carter, and Neufeld out there for the Beavers. Quick shot on net. We'll redo the face-off.
And this is an area, too, where I think we're going to see Minot State's speed even be more of a presence here. You know, they've had a lot of speed since the beginning of the game, and 4-on-4, more open ice, more opportunity.
Yeah, that's what it was against Jamestown, too. The first goal against Jamestown was 4-on-4. They do have a lot of team speed for sure. Here's Blake Fournier. Drops for Bechtold. Meyer chips it to Carter. Carter gets it out. Bechtold was looking. It's a 2-on-1 for the Utes. Here's Meyer. Meyer with Perry. Shoots, topped by Kurtz. His first test of the game, and for a goaltender not to have any shots on net until about 7 minutes in the hockey game, it's got to be tough mentally for sure.
Yeah, good for him to feel the puck, and Utah finally has their first chance of the game.
You know, me being a goaltender, I always want to get shots on net early, you know, just to feel the puck in like the first 30 seconds, minute, but boy, sitting there for almost 8 minutes has got to be tough for sure.
Yep, equal to the task though.
Here's Connor Schuster behind the net, getting some opportunity on 4-on-4. Bullifer had Johnson on the open wing, but he didn't find him. Robertson now. He's been one of the best freshmen in my books for sure. Robertson chips it in deep. Johnson now trying to hold it in. Now it comes to Robertson. The shifty forward gets around Fornelius. Connor Schuster down to pinch. Good job by Schuster to hold that in. Robertson now working along the wall. Schuster down low for Robertson. He lets it go for Johnson. Brett Meyer chips it up for Fornelius. Cornelius finds Owen Lieberknight. Lieberknight gets around Bullifer. 1-on-3 right now. As Robertson comes back to help out his defense. Schuster now. Bodies Wyatt Light into the boards. He goes down low. Bullifer racing over to the puck. 11:35 to go here in the first period. Still waiting our first goal. Dylan Johnson.
Really good sustained shift here by Utah. It's their first really extended stay in the offensive zone.
Lieberknight goes across. Pad saved by Holden Kurtz, and that sustained pressure gets the Utah Utes a power play. As let's see, is it going to be Eric Bullifer? Yeah, he's going to get the gate for boarding.
Extremely nice pressure by Utah, and we're going to get their first look at their power play here, and it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play. A lot of ice out there.
For sure, yeah. All for 13 seconds, but still a good chance to get set up here on a 4-on-3 for sure. Paulo's going to come out way down the wall here. Gatus, who is excellent at killing penalties, he gets it down. Nice effort by Paulo to hold it in. But the two are going to come out, and the Utes are going to have a 5-on-4 power play for 48 seconds. Out of the box is Navrat, and he stays in the play for the penalty kill. Here's Meany up for Todd Fest. Todd Fest looking for Petrie up top, but instead he takes it down low. Up for Light. Light for Petrie. Gatus down to block the shot, and it's in. Utah Utes get a lucky bounce off of the outstretch. Dylan Gatus down to block the shot. Holden Kirsten not much a chance here at hop right over his blocker.
No, a lot of bodies in front there, and especially for a team that that's only their third shot on goal. I mean, bodies in front and shooting the puck. Good things happen when you shoot the puck, and they got rewarded there.
Now, you mentioned early in the pregame show, Beavers' penalty kill is only 80%. Does that concern you at all?
Yeah, obviously they'd like those numbers to be higher, and of course that certainly doesn't help their case. But all they can do is work on it and improve. I mean, they need to be better. They know that, and I'm sure Wade has a couple of tricks up his sleeve in order to make that happen. So
the Utes get a power play goal. That was shot by I think it was number 19 Peach, who will have to await the call from Nick Albert. Here's Neufeld. Here's Metcalf. Beavers looking for a tie game here. Metcalf jumping the rush, takes a shot, fearlessly blocked in front by the assistant captain, Brett Meyer. That play goes back to Holden Kurtz, deciding to come out to play the puck. He went to play the puck, but it got knocked down, and they can control their own zone and get a goal out of it. Another penalty, this time coming up to the Utes. So the Beavers are going to get a chance on the power play. Running at 14.4% this year, looking to get a chance to tie the game here.
Yeah, and with their power play percentage, it's not great. I mean, they can take a page out of Utah's playbook there. Start getting bodies in front, start shooting the puck, and they've already tested this goaltender with 10 shots. He's been equal to the task, so shoot some more.
I really like this line. Sheshchuk, Swedlow, and Warwick on the power play. They cycle the puck well, and haven't been getting rewarded, but I mean, they're having some good stretches. Cody Longi, I mean, you mentioned playing with Cody Longi. What kind of defenseman is he like?
He's just a really nice defenseman. Moves the puck well. He's a kind of a defenseman who can give a good first breakout pass, or he can skate it himself. Really.
Sheshchuk, nice toe dragged around. We'll come back to that in a second. Adam Warwick trying to make a hit there. Sheshchuk goes back for Swedlow. Swedlow up for Cody Longi. Cody Longi. Swedlow. Swedlow has some room. Instead goes down low. The two want to give and go up front for Warwick. Nice play there to protect the puck. Away from Totfest. Sheshchuk now goes down low for Swedlow. Swedlow goes up top for Longi. Longi touch pass to Eric Bullifer. Bullifer takes a pass up front, I should say, and Sheshchuk couldn't deflect that one in. And the Beavers are going to have to regroup, and they're going to change up the personnel on the power play. Cody Longi trying to catch the Utes on a change. He's going to take a skate in. He's going to go all the way behind the net. He's going to find Sheldon. Sheldon drops for O'Connor. O'Connor for Cody Longy. Longy backdoor, and Johnson had a chance to tie the game. A nice pass there by Cody Longy, but he's caught now. 2-on-1. Jerome passes up front. Oh, Holden Kurtz stands tall and makes the save. Almost was 2-0 Utah on a shorthanded chance.
Yeah, big momentum save there. You know, Longy was out there for a long time, was probably a little bit tired. He was out there for 1:30 on that power play, and it ended up not costing him there, but that's not something they want to replicate.
Yeah, for sure, El Perry, good chance to get on the board for Utah. That would have been huge to come in on the road and take a 2-0 lead in the first period, but Kurtz stands really tall there. O'Connor finds Sheldon, 20 seconds to go on the power play. Sheldon driving behind the net. Sheldon hits the brakes, goes to Gatiss. Gatiss return feed for Sheldon. He now goes down low for Austin Killeen. He's gonna go up top. Top of the circle, hits the brakes, drops for Gatiss. Gatiss up front, touch pass. Sheldon hit Johnson in front. Gatiss gonna turn and fire. It's blocked by Lieberknight. The Utah Utes are at full strength. The Beavers are 0 for 1 in the power play. They still control in the zone. Gatiss up front, drops Johnson, stopped by Slow, and he covers up the rebound. Up to 11 shots, maybe 12 for the Minot State Beavers. Still have yet to solve Jacob Slow.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how they adjust their power play as they go along, because it seems like Utah is collapsing down into the middle, and yeah, they're not able to protect the perimeter as well as they'd like, and Minot State's able to control the puck as a result. So if Minot State can find a way to threaten the middle of the ice, I mean, they're going to get some goals. They've had the looks, they've had the opportunities, and it'll come.
Immediate timeout on the ice. We'll step aside. Utah Utes lead 1-0.
We serve. First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Fournier digs in to take the draw. 7:47 to go, coming off the media timeout. Here's Fournier behind the net. All over Todfest. He's behind the net still. Todfest trying to stick him loose. There's the two push and shove. Now they both get taken down. Refs are letting him play on here. Here's Bechtold. Chasing Light down Wyatt Light with Heaney. Wyatt Light comes in. Holden Kurtz decides not to cover up, but to play on. Connor Schuster behind the net. Getting pressured. And the Utah Utes are going to get another penalty. The Beavers are going to the power play. That's going to be number 18. Or 19, Guy Petrie off for slashing. Beavers with good pressure on the first power play, looking to build on that momentum, and there's number 2.
Yeah, you know, obviously when they're out shooting an opponent, but they're still down 1-0, I mean, they want to tie this game up right away, and here's another good chance for them.
Dylan Johnson on the ice to provide net front presence. Killian across, Bulliford goes down low, kicks up front. Johnson on the rebound, and they can't still solve Slow. Johnson had a good chance there. Now Brett Locke is going to go back to the point. Bulliford lets one go. Slow through traffic. Hangs on. Save number 14. The Beavers, I don't know what else they can do. They're doing just about everything. Slow's been up to the task each and every time.
Yeah, a recipe for success so far. And I think there's been a lot of whistles in this first, and it's really benefited Utah being able to slow the play down and not get hemmed in their zone for a long, long time.
Sheshchuk wins the draw. Back to Bulliford. Bulliford across Sheshchuk. Swedlow. The two Run a give and go. Up front, Sheldon with a shot. That goes wide. Sheshchuk looking to go up front for Sheldon. Swedlow back for Bullifer. Bullifer now. Swedlow. Swedlow fires a shot through traffic. Couldn't find the net. Bullifer, Bullifer was the captain last year. Got stripped of the letter, and he almost looks like a brand new player. Probably a lot of weight off of his shoulders. Here's Shane Sheshchuk. Cunningham goal. Takes a shot. That's right, Locke, excuse me. Takes the shot. And that's stopped by Slow.
Yeah, again with this sustained pressure, like we talked about before, the seal's going to break unless this goaltender has an extremely phenomenal night.
I hope not. Cody Longy down low for Warwick. A minute to go on the power play. Adam Warwick up top for Metcalf. Here's Cody Longy. Dylan Gatus across. Metcalf has some room to shoot. Blocked in front by Meyer. Connor Navarrete looking to go for Warwick. Gatus, as the Beavers have 4 forwards on the ice right now. Here's Warwick. Longy walks in, finds Navarrete. Navarrete looking back door for Gatus, and it hopped over his stick. The backdoor play was there. Here's Gatus, lets it go from the point. That was Longy that shot that. And Todfetz gets it down the ice. Cody Longy flips it up. The Beavers with a chance for one more rush. Gatus finds Metcalf. Metcalf goes through his legs into the zone. Justin Metcalf driving the net. Behind the net now. He's going to drop to himself. Here's Gatus. Metcalf in front with Navarrete. Here's Gatus, goes down low. Beavers are 0 for 2 on the power play, but they still have some good sustained pressure. Warwick. Heads up, and that goes out of play. Hopefully everyone's okay. 15-5 shots. I mean, if you're head coach Reedy, you're gonna love the first period. I mean, it just comes down to execution.
Yeah, it's been a good first period, and I mean they control the puck almost that entire power play. And if this Utah team keeps giving Minot power plays like that, again, they're bound to score.
Once again, someone's winning $250 guaranteed tonight with tonight's 50-50.
Dylan Johnson can't keep it in, and it's going to be a hand pass. And they'll redo the face-off in the neutral zone. Fournier goes forward on the draw, not a bad idea. Comes to Dylan Johnson up front for Beckholm, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Down low, Shane Sheshchuk getting bodied by Jerome. Here's Dylan Johnson now, avoids the referee, goes back for Neufeld. Fournier cycles for Johnson. Back up top, Carter holds it in. Good play, here's Beckholt with a chance. And a good play there by Meyer to dive and deflect the scoring chance. Here's Rhett Locke, fires a shot through traffic, and Slough got a piece of that. Meyer getting flushed out from behind the net. Finds Courier. Courier with Perry going to the net. It's going to be offside at the line as Perry couldn't hold his footing. Four minutes to go here in the first period. The Utes lead 1-0. On a goal just before the power play. Here's Schuster. Schuster gets over the red line, gets hit, and Locke is offside.
Biggest thing for Minot State here too is they can't afford to be too cute. You know, when you have 15, 16 shots in a period on a goaltender and he stopped all of them, you start gripping the stick a little bit tighter. You start trying to make some prettier plays than usual, and it's exactly the opposite. You've had the puck for a long time. Start shooting it more and get bodies to the net.
Cornelius looking for Navarez, and Bullifer is there to intercept. Robertson in his own zone. Gets hit by Cornelius, but it splits the Utes defense. And Petrie is back, controlling for the Utes. Goes over to Navarez. Navarez having some trouble getting out of his own zone. And Guy Petrie leaves it for Lieberknight. Lieberknight drops through his legs. And it comes out to the neutral zone. The Beavers dump it back in deep. And the Utes are going to have a breakout behind the net. Nice hit there by Robertson behind the net. On Odlin. Cornelius flips it through center. Bullifer is there for the Beavers. But it's controlled by Navarez. Navarez leaves it go for Neely. It's intercepted by Metcalf. Goes back to the point. Cody Longi up for Eric Bullifer. Eric Bullifer is going to join the rush here. Bullifer is going to take it to the net. He had a big overtime winner against Illinois. Comes in, takes a shot, slow, makes the save. Shot number 16 for Minot State. Got some rough stuff after the whistles. Easy way to stop that is take one out of the pile. That won't happen no more.
Absolutely.
Beavers make a late change here. 2:36 to go. Shots on goal, 16-5. But the Beavers on the wrong end on the scoreboard. They're down 1-0. Cody Longi thought about pinching down. Probably a good idea he didn't as Wyatt Light beat him to the puck. High off the glass. Finds Todfest. Todfest cutting in goal. Todfest getting bodied by Longi in the corner. And it comes loose to Davis Sheldon. Sheldon finds Swedlow. Swedlow, nice pass for Metcalf. Metcalf cuts in, gets cross-checked, and stood up by the defender, number 17, Tristan Lieberknight. Here's Cody Longi joining the rush. Drops for Sheldon. That almost like a suicide pass right there. Here's Jerome. Jerome hits the brakes. Lieberknight can't hold it in, and the Beavers had a chance for a 2-on-1. They still do, as Metcalf and Wowick were just a step ahead of the play.
And that's another example too, when Longi comes into the zone there, you know, if that play's not there, don't try to force it. Nothing wrong with a puck in deep. Minot State's been good in the offensive zone, and the puck's going 200 feet the opposite direction.
Giddison to take the draw. Neufeld dumps it in deep. Goalie slow out to play it. Leaves it for Lieberknight. Lieberknight gets it to Courier. It's intercepted as Wowick with a questionable hit. He caught the head. And he's going straight to the bench. This might be more than two.
Yeah, pretty high hit there. Looked like the head was the principal point of contact, and I guess we're going to see what they're going to call on this one.
The refs are going to talk it over. I mean, he's a pretty small guy, but he came up with his elbow and contacted the head. He is getting a 5-minute majors. He kicked out of this game. Oh, it's just
a 5-minute major for head contact.
I believe.
Or do you just serve 5 minutes and then go back into the game?
I believe he just serves 5 minutes and then we'll stay.
But still, I mean, this is a power play that if you score a goal, you're still on the power play for that certain amount of time. So this is a golden opportunity for the Utes.
Yeah, especially they struck once already, and they'd love to make this 2-0.
Wader, you probably don't like that penalty, but I mean, penalty killer's gonna bail out Wowick right here. Like they say, your goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer. Holden Kurtz is gonna have to come up big here. Here's Petrie. Petrie up for Light. Light goes across for Meyer. All the way down the ice it goes. As Drew Carter's Rhett Locker's almost in all alone there, shorthanded. Here's Todfest. Todfest for Petrie. Petrie controls. 4:20 to go here in this penalty kill. Johnson. Utes catch a break as Johnson absolutely crushes Meany at the boards. He's going to kill some more time, flip it down the ice. Beavers have been successfully killed off 1 minute of this power play. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Here's Petrie. Going to start the rush. Drops for Wyatt Light. Light takes it into the zone. Light trying to go end to end. Stood up by Schuster and all the way down the ice for the Beavers. And that was Joel Swedlow. Meyer into the zone. Gaeta stands him up. Wyatt Light takes a shot blocked by Schuster. And a good stick there by Bullock for one more chance here. Back door. Stopped by rebound. Oh, Kurtz got that one with the paddle. I don't know if that one would have counted. But boy, what a desperation save by Kurtz at the horn.
Wow, what a phenomenal save.
I don't know if that was gonna, I don't know, but boy.
You can't teach that in hockey school.
No, that's just sticking out your stick and hoping you get lucky. Big save by Kurtz at the end. The Beavers are down 1-0. This is Beavers Hockey and the Beaver Radio Network.
Day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holbert from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hi, my name is Marshall Kanab. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com. It's time for the Thrifty White Drug Intermission Report. Thrifty White Drug, where your healthy outcomes are our priority. Let's go back to the ice with Blake Friars.
Minot State outshoots the Utah Utes 16-6. They find themselves down 1-0. How frustrating is that as a player to do everything but score in the first period?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those moments where you try not to get in your head too much. Don't overthink it. You know, don't try to make any plays that aren't in your realm of making plays, and you know, shoot the puck more. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, they've obviously had the offensive pressure up until the last 2 minutes of the period, and they just need to keep doing what they're doing. And on the flip side of that, Utah has got to be extremely pleased to get outshot by 10 shots and still be not only be in this game but be ahead and have 3.5 minutes of a power play left. They got to be extremely satisfied on both sides.
Yeah, for the Beavers, this is a pivotal point in the game right now. 3:35 to go, like you mentioned, on this penalty kill. 5-minute major to Adam Wowick for hitting to the head. They got to buckle down here on this penalty kill. Their penalty kill, they've already allowed a goal on the penalty kill on the power play today. Tonight, the first goal of the game is on the power play. They got to buckle down and not allow the Utes to go up 2-0 here early.
Yeah, and on the flip side of that, if they're able to kill this off, it's a big momentum shift for them. They know they've been playing well up until this point. If they can get a good penalty kill, a good result, and continue to play the way they've been playing, the seal is most likely bound to break for them.
Holden Kurtz made 6 saves, but his biggest save was at the end of the first period. Wyatt Light found himself wide open, and I mean nobody was around him. And Holden Kurtz sticks out the paddle in desperation and hope for a prayer. And I don't know if it would have beat the buzzer, but hell of a save for sure.
Yeah, and you know, that's one of those, you know, they're playing with house money now. They could be down 2-0. Utah, the 6 shots that they had, I think 3 of them were grade A opportunities. You know,
that's what I had too.
So for them, they're in a good spot. Again, they've been playing well. They're only down by 1. You know, also a chance for their penalty kill to get back on track. I mean, anytime you get scored on the PK, you obviously don't want to be down a man, but when you are, you want your next PK to be successful and to gain a little bit of momentum on that end of it.
Tough bounce too on the goal. I mean, Dylan Gatis goes down to block the shot. He's been doing it all season long. He sacrificed his body, goes off of his pants, deflects off the ice and over the blocker of Holden Kurtz. Tough bounce, but I mean, if he had to do it again, Dylan Gatis is going to block down and block that shot 10 times out of 10 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just doing his job. And, you know, sometimes pucks have eyes. They find ways into the net, and Utah was fortunate with that bounce, and they find themselves up after 1.
We'll take a short break, and we will recap some scores on a big night in the NHL. This is Beavers Hockey and the Beaver Radio Network.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holbert from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vibetta Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Well, no, let's take a look at the NHL scores. Hockey Night in Canada for all you Canadian listeners. Let's start at the top here. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Montreal Canadiens tied 3-3. Montreal was written off by everyone, including myself. I picked them to be at the bottom of the Atlantic Division, but they opened the season. They took Toronto to a shootout, or to overtime. Sorry, they beat Pittsburgh. They lost to the Kings. Now they're tied with Pittsburgh again. Carey Price is back. I mean, they'll win a lot of games if he's back for sure.
Yeah, you know, obviously they're off to a way better start than anyone anticipated, and of course they're going to be happy with that. And the Penguins, good as always. You know?
I mean, but boy, they're without Matt Murray. I mean, I don't think he's very good at all, but I mean, he's probably better than the goalies they have right now. DeSmith and Tristan Jarry. Lightning up 5-2. Their offense finally explodes after being held to about three or four goals the first two games. They're up 5-2 on Columbus Blue Jackets. Toronto was up in the second period. I don't want to talk about Toronto because media in Canada just overblows them too much. I mean, we get it. They're good. They got John Tavares. We get it. Yeah. Austin Matthews has 12 points. Morgan Riley broke Bobby Orr's record. We all understand that. We can read. The Predators the Predators are up in the second period, 3-1 against the Islanders. The Ducks are up 2-0 on the Stars. The Blackhawks are up 1-0 in the first period on the St. Louis Blues. Coyotes and Sabres just got underway in Arizona. Edmonton and the Rangers is final. Edmonton gets their first win of the season, 2-1. Golden Knights squeak out 1-0 against the Flyers. And the Kings get beat 5-1 by the Ottawa Senators. I mean, that's another surprise team that, you know, they traded Erik Karlsson. Everybody supposedly wants out of there. I mean, they've been playing pretty good hockey. The Bruins beat down on the Red Wings 8-2 today. On the Wild, your Wild lose 5-4 in OT.
Yeah, couldn't hold a late lead there, and well, got to regroup. They have the Predators, I believe, on Monday.
And the Canucks are tied 2-2. Elias Pettersson has 5 goals, 8 points in his first 5 games. Incredible pace he's on. Not the pace that Austin Matthews is on, but pretty damn good for a rookie.
Yeah, you know, you can't put a price on goal scoring. And I mean, if you can, it's worth a lot of money in the NHL.
And look at John Tavares. He just got paid for $11.5 million this year. So for Minot State, I mean, there's not really much else you could do except keep shooting the puck, and good things are bound to happen for Minot State. I mean, they're on pace for well over 50 shots this game. So, I mean, this penalty kill is going to be so crucial, though.
Yeah,
big penalty kill.
Absolutely. And on the flip side, this Utah goaltender, he does not look like the 10 goals against average goaltender that we see on paper. He's been rock solid so far.
For sure. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for the second period action. This is Beaver Shock in the Beaver Radio Network.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with
The goalies will switch sides, and we're back for the second period action here at the Mesa Arena. Here's Petrie, controls for the Utes as they are on the power play for another 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Here they take a shot, almost a goal there on the wing by Todfest up front, and they take a shot as Meany had some room short side. Bullifer chips it away. Bullifer has some room to get it out off the boards and all the way down the ice. Good start here for the Beavers on the penalty kill. That's intercepted by Meany. Swedlow had a chance to get it down. It's a 3-on-2 over the line. Meany into the zone. Longy battling with Meany. O'Connor staples this man on the board. Swedlow's got lots of room to get it on. Might be a 2-on-1 here. They hurry. Here's Gatiss. Gatiss looking back door for Swedlow. A good play there by Meyer. As Petrie takes a spill behind. Here's Todfest. Todfest with Light and Meyer. Longy leans on Todfest, bumps him to the ground. O'Connor also there. Longy finds a way through, gets tripped up, and that's a good penalty. That's a good penalty for the Beavers. Get fortunate, now it's going to be 4-on-4 for nearly the rest of their power play. Good play there by Longy to keep moving his feet to draw the penalty there.
Yeah, and now Minot State, again with their speed, has a chance to capitalize on 4-on-4, and it was a good kill up until that point. So they've effectively done their job here as far as the penalty kill is concerned.
So we'll play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then the Utes will have another 24 seconds of power play time.
That's one to the Utes, 2 minutes tripping.
Sheldon wins the draw from Metcalf. Metcalf off the draw. It's going to squeak out to Drew Carter. Drew Carter, a freshman, played in the KI last season. Sheldon has some room to skate. He gets hooked. We play on. Across. Metcalf up front. Stopped by Slow. Sheldon had a chance to tip it home.
Yeah, another good play. Minot State trying to get this goaltender to move east to west. And again, Rick Wall back there.
I wonder what he had for breakfast today. Sure, he's on fire tonight for sure. Connor Navarre didn't take the draw. He can't win it to Jerome. Gets it back for Petrie. Petrie, here's the return feed for Paulo. Paulo, nice pass to Perry. Here's Matthew Perry. Down the wing. Pass saved by Holden Kurtz. Perry controls, but he gets bumped out by Neufeld. Connor Navrat's going to pass it to Drew Carter. Drew Carter with Navrat driving the net. Trying to hit the trailer. Sheshchuk goes across to Carter, but he couldn't control that, and Carter's going to head off on a change. Navrat and Sheshchuk do a good job with forechecking. We still play 4-on-4 here. Here's Shane Sheshchuk. Dances his way in, gets upended, but back come the Utes. Here's Jerome. Jerome fires a shot. Nice save there by Holden Kurtz. Here's Sheshchuk. At the end of a shift for these three. Navrat going to drive the net, go behind the net now. Navrat was looking to go for Schuster. Instead, he goes down low for Shane Sheshchuk. Sheshchuk at the end of a shift. Jerome has him held as Sheshchuk's going to go right to the bench.
Utah's done a really nice job of limiting Minot's speed through this 4-on-4. I'm really impressed by the way they've been able to clog up the middle.
Robertson gets it to Killian. Killian one-on-one against Meyer. Killian going to drive the net. Good play there by Meyer to chomp that puck away. Meyer gets hit by Robertson. He went down awkwardly. Could have been called, but Killian and Todfest, the two 18s, battle, and it looks like Killian is going to get called. Oh, no, actually, it's going to go the other way. And Killian might have just taken a 10. They had a power play.
Yeah,
Wadeger's not going to be pleased with that.
No, not a smart move there. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you kind of got to bite the bullet and take
Got to be careful he doesn't get another 10. He might have just got a 10-minute misconduct, not a 2-minute unsportsmanlike penalty. We'll have to see what they're going to call here. Wowrick is going to stay in this game, so he's not going to get kicked out. He's out in 18 seconds. Yeah, it looks like he just got a 10-minute.
Penalties for roughing have been called. On Utah skater number 6, Connor Beatty. And Beaver skater number 18, Austin Killian. Puts in the minors for roughing. A 10-minute misconduct has been assessed to number 18, Austin Killian.
So it's not, the Beavers are going to get a power play in 16 seconds. We play 4-on-4 right now. Gatiss now. Beavers are on the power play in 5 seconds. Shot on goal by O'Connor. Gatiss all over Petrie. Beavers are on a power play now for 1 minute and 39 seconds. Longy, nice pass here to Swedlow. Swedlow hits the brakes, goes back for Longy. Longy across. O'Connor, what timer? That's blocked by Petrie. O'Connor trying to keep it in, but he can't. It comes back for Holden Kurtz. He steers out of side. Nice pass here. Here's Johnson. Nice pass by Holden Kurtz. Dylan Johnson cutting on goal, fakes the shot, and he fanned on it. Nice pass there, but heads up play by Holden Kurtz. Here's Dylan Gatiss. Dylan Gatiss looking to go back door. O'Connor was pinching in as Slow is going to take no chances. I thought he had it. Thought he had that in his glove. They play on. Johnson cutting in front, takes his shot, and that goes wide of his glove. All the way down the ice by Perry as the Beavers come close. Nice heads up play by Holden Kurtz as he almost caught the Utes on a change. It's going to be offside at the Utes line. 15:26 to go here, 44 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, Utah just doing a really nice job again of controlling the middle of the ice. The Beavers have had a lot of good opportunities, but after the first 10 minutes of the first, it seems like they've really shut down a lot of grade A chances inside the dots.
I said somebody make some power play noise in here.
Dot Fest digs in to take the draw. He's going to get waved out as Light's going to step in against Fournier. Fournier wins the draw back for Bulliford. Bolifer's going to go across. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf goes off of a skate. Fournier tries to turn and fire. Goes to Sheldon. He shoots. Chestuck the wraparound. Good play there by Lieberknight. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf controls on the half wall. Cuts it in the middle. Back door looking for Chestuck. One-timer by Bolifer. Goalie didn't even see it. Went right over his glove. Bolifer now tries to hold it in. He does. Bolifer now is going to walk the line. Metcalf wants the one-timer. Instead, he goes to Chestuck. Chestuck fires. Screen in front by Fournier. He gets hauled down, and Slow is going to cover up. 5 seconds to go. The Beavers got time for one play on the power play.
Looks like Minus is trying to shoot the puck a little bit more. You know, they're realizing that the little cute plays aren't exactly working as well as they had hoped, and starting to get more bodies, more traffic, more second chance opportunities.
Brett Lonkin to take the draw against Fornelius. Carter goes across looking for Navarrete. He gloves it down. Beavers kill it off, or Beavers, our Utes kill it off. Here he is out of the box. Drops Lieberknight. Lieberknight shoots. Nice pad saved by Holden Kurtz. Back come the Beavers. Retlock. It's a 4-on-3 over the line. Here's Robertson. Shoots. Rebound, and Retlock couldn't pull the trigger. Neufeld has to get on his horse, as Fornelius was all over him. Here's Neufeld. Lets Retlock go behind the net as they start the breakout. He goes for Robertson. He chips it in. Heads off as Slough is going to cover up.
Special thanks to Spicy Pie Alana. Warrior slices don't have to be peppered. They bring you the second period of play tonight.
Blake Fournier digs in, wins the draw. Cody Longy takes a shot, looking for a tip. As Bechtold is back out there, Staples into the boards. He's going to get a penalty for that. You see...
it's still a pretty dangerous hit, though. I mean, anytime you see numbers...
But, I mean, in his defense, he turned at the last second, and like, where is he supposed to go?
He did. Yeah, just, you know, being more active with your stick there, knowing where your body is...
yeah, he's already committed to the hit. It's not like he can hit the brakes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, anyway, tough break.
I just don't understand why players put themselves in that position and hit from behind like that. All you gotta do is brace yourself against the boards. You know you're gonna get hit. Why do you leave yourself in a vulnerable position? Anyway, the Beavers are gonna be short another man here. Johnson on the penalty kill, gets it all the way down the ice. Past Petrie's out, reach stick as Fournier is on his horse. Wyatt Light goes across for Apollo. Nice play by O'Connor to step in and anticipate that. Beavers are always moving their feet. Very aggressive on the penalty kill. And they head off on a change. Johnson and Fournier replaced by Swedlow and Gatiss. Gatiss intercepts, or at least I thought he would. He's had a good chance there, a short-handed chance. O'Connor bodies Wyatt Light as the two battle behind the net. O'Connor is a gritty, old-school, shutdown defenseman. Big for the Beavers. Paulo goes down low. Cody Longy intercepts that as O'Connor got roughed up there in front of the net with a high stick. Paulo up front. They take a shot. They score. Wyatt Light, backhand, top corner, and the Beavers are down 2-0 and surrender yet another power play goal.
Yeah, as we touched on earlier in the broadcast, coming into the PK at 80%, and they've allowed, I believe, 2 goals on 3 power plays, and yeah, they're just really struggling on the penalty kill right now.
This crowd is absolutely stunned. The Beavers are out shooting them 18-10 now. The Utes have controlled most of the play here in the first 8 minutes of this second period. Minot State's gone to stay out of the penalty box. Cheschuk now looking to get something going for the Beavers. Sheldon goes across, and that heads up. Goaltender stops that.
And it looks like Utah's they've got a little more jump in their step now. You know, they provided themselves a little separation in a game that they haven't exactly overpowered their opponent and exceeding expectations as far as goals are concerned for the number of shots that they've had.
Wyatt Light picks up his 5th goal of the season. And the Utah Utes have stunned this crowd here in Minot. It's pretty quiet here right now.
A lot of hockey left though. And Minot State again, you know, even though they're down 2-0, they've been playing really well. And they got to continue to get more pucks, more bodies to the net and make something happen. It's going to be gritty, it's going to be ugly.
Cornelius in to take the draw, he wins it. Owen Lieberknight goes back for Meyer, but it's intercepted. Shane Cheshchuk, the Beavers are 3-on-2 over the line. Stays onside, Cheshchuk, backdoor. Bullifer had a chance, but it was in his skates. Connor Navarrete goes behind the net. Cheshchuk trying to toe drag around a man. Bullifer thought about pinching in as Sheldon got there first. Here's Navarrete. Puck comes to Navarez, and Connor Schuster goes across to Bullifer. Bullifer looking for Cheshchuk. That's at his reach as Petrie goes across. And they get it into the zone. It's going to be icing against the Utes, and the Utes aren't going to be able to change.
Hey, hockey fans, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise. We've got some more goodies from Super Bumper tonight. But you got to get on your feet, you got to get loud. Let's hear you, Beavers fans. Where are you at?
Brett Locke in to take the draw. Against number 14, Zachary Jerome. Jerome wins it back for Petrie. Petrie rifles it around. Carter. All the way down into the corner for the Beavers to get after it. Brett Locke. He comes down as Carter holds it in. Brett Locke missed a lot of time last year with a wrist injury. It's good to see him back healthy. Brett Locke finds Metcalf, but it hopped over his stick. Here's Navarez. Navarez fires a shot. Holden Kurt's going to stop it. Heads up play, but he had Metcalf wide open. Metcalf looks like he's going to win the race. He is. Good hustle by Metcalf to help beat that icing. Holden Kurtz looked to the heavens there. He had Metcalf wide open. Nobody was even near him. Up front looking for Robertson as Carter is back for the Beavers. Carter took a look up and forgot the puck behind him. Goes across for Neufeld. Grayson Neufeld goes back to his D partner, Carter. Carter chips it up for Robertson. Jordan Robertson over the line. Here's Fournier. Fournier with Johnson. Go to that. Fournier with a shot. That one went over the blocker's side. Fournier behind the net protecting the puck, using his big body frame to shield away from Paula. Here's Bechtold. Fresh out of the box. Last shift he was on, he took a penalty. Bechtold battling with Fournier and Paulo behind the net. The ref's just going to blow it down, or are they going to let him play on? They're going to let him battle as it comes loose as Bechtold and the Utes get it away. Bechtold to go up front as he's got Wyatt Light lined up. Cody Laundrie with good anticipation there as Totfest was sneaking behind him. Here's Dylan Johnson over the line. Dylan Johnson with Bechtold going to the net, blocked by the defender. That was Tristan Lieberknight. It's going to be offside at the line. Cheshchuk is getting into it, and maybe the Beavers' frustration starting to set in right now. Trying to get this crowd going, and they're down 2-0. Cheshchuk is throwing punches with the Ute right now. Trying to get the crowd get going here. Johnson has Wyatt Light pinned into the corner. Fans come to life here now.
Yep, Minot State, no doubt they need a little bit of energy here. And
Shane Cheshchuk's going to hit the showers early. Did Tunfest throw any punches out? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either. Interesting to see how they sort this one out.
We'll take a break here as the refs sort this out. This is Beaver Shotgun, the Beaver Radio Network.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, 5 Minute Orthodontics.
Wow. So they get a 5-minute major. Liebernight only gets a 2, and the fans ain't happier as Wade Regier doing that media timeout, or the timeout that we took here up in the press box. He was animated and furious with the referees. I mean, I would have thought maybe 2-2, but I didn't think he would get a 5.
Penalties have been called.
Here's Gatus.
On Utah skater number 18,
4-on-4 here for 3 minutes. Liebernight across. Meyer with a shot. Stopped by Kirk. He held that down in the butterfly.
Penalty was called on Beavers skater number 61, Shane Sheschuk.
Utah's their attempts have been getting stronger and stronger too, especially after that second goal. They're realizing right now they can hang with this team, and you know, they've limited opportunities, and now they're starting to push offensively.
I mean, Utah did beat UNLV 4-1, so they're not that much of a pushover. That's why I said last night was kind of a fluke from Minot State for sure. Here's Davis Sheldon with Sheschuk. Bulliford joining the rush. Sheschuk, or not Sheschuk, that's Sheldon. Sheschuk just got kicked out. Here's Schuster. Schuster across for Bulliford. 2-on-1 for the Beavers. Here's Swedlow. Swedlow trying to dance his way through, and that's just a chance. You got to get a shot on net right there with a guy like Bulliford crashing the net. Sheldon tags up. Beavers are no longer offside. Paulo goes across for Petrie. Petrie dances his way in the zone. 1 minute of 4-on-4, and then the Utes are going to get a 3-minute power play. Petrie goes across. Liebernight, Tristan Liebernight that is, fires a shot. Kurtz didn't see it. That one almost had some room on the left side. Schuster finds Bulliford. Bulliford. Oh, as Navard almost got caught too many in there. He put himself in a bad position up front. Nice play on the back check by Rhett Locke. Here's Meany. Fires a shot, back door, they score. Tristan Liebernight.
Yeah, and that all starts with a bad change.
And it looks like Josh Bukowski is going to come in net here. And that's just Wade Regier trying to get a momentum change right now. And this is very rare to see. Last year, Holden Kurtz was excellent, and he's going to get the hook right here. And you can't really blame Kurtz on any of the goals. I mean, that one was a backdoor. That's just a message to Wade Regier's team and saying, boys, we got to wake up, or we're not going to win this hockey game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at plays near the bench, guys, they're not forcing the Utah players not finishing their hits, and he's not happy, and rightfully so. Minot State is kind of digging themselves a hole now.
Assisting on the goal, number 8, David Barnes.
2-on-1 now as Longy hurries. Light coming on goal, takes a shot, stopped by Bukowski. Big save for Bukowski as he comes in. Cold off the bench. Here's Johnson. Johnson spins, trying to put it in as his own teammate collided. 3-0 Utah. 3 goals on 14 shots. Here's Gatiss, and they're still on the power play. Johnson comes in. And Wade Regier is not happy right now. Here's Dylan Gatiss. Dylan Gatiss cutting on goal. Gatiss fires, blocked by Labor Knight. The Utah Utes are doing everything right now, and Minot State is frustrated. Petrie drops at the line. Nice play there by Gatiss, and he flips it out of the zone. 6:50 to go for a frustrated Minot State team right now.
Yeah, Utah's just, they're blocking shots. They're doing the little things right now, getting pucks out of the zone, and they're being opportunistic about their chances. 14 shots, but 3 of them have found the back of the net.
Schuster gets it all the way down the ice. I mean, this is a completely different Utah Utes team that we saw in the first period. They only had 6 shots. They've doubled their shot total here in the second period and got 2 goals to show for it.
Yeah, and it just shows how much momentum really is a factor, and vice versa. Minot can take a page out of that. If they can score here, it can really change the tide of this game.
Schuster bumps his man to the boards. Cornelius up front, stopped by Bukowski. Brett Locke tries to go back door here, but the Utes hold it in. Lieber Knight, who scored the 3rd goal that chased Holden Kurtz. Tipped, rebound, nice save by Bukowski. Tipped off of the ice, and Bullifer trying to get it out. Minute 18 to go on the power play. Here's Brett Locke, finds Swedlow. Swedlow one-on-one with Lieber Knight. Swedlow dances his way in, he gets held. No call by the refs, and Wade Regier is up in arms yet again. Minot State battling some adversity here at home, something they haven't done in 4 years.
Yeah, and it's big for them right now to control their emotions.
Here's Fornelius into the zone. Back for Fornelius, and the Beavers are going to get another penalty. It's going to be a 5-on-3 as Eric Bullifer is going to get called for charging. And it goes from bad to worse for Minot State. They're going to be shorthanded 5-on-3.
Yeah, special teams right now is a big factor in this game, and Minot State is on the wrong end of that right now, for sure.
It's gut check time for Minot State right now. I mean, they can't go down 4-0 here in the second period for sure. Well, the way that Slog's playing, they won't get 4 past him tonight. Longy can't get it out. O'Connor, it goes across. Back door. Totfest. O'Connor back for Light as Longy can't get it across and get it out. Close for Wyatt Light. Petrie goes across, takes a shot, tipped, goes back for Light. Light. Back for Petrie. Petrie fakes a shot, over to Light. Light walks the line, fires a shot, got tipped in front and blocked. Cody Longy trying to get it out, he can't. Petrie goes across, back door. Beavers are 1 man down to 5-on-4. Wowrick is out of the box. Totfest goes back door for Meany. Back door chance again. Here's Petrie. Petrie with a shot. Here's Paulo. Paulo down low for Meany. 55 seconds left in the penalty kill. Meany fires a shot, fought off by Bukowski. Here's Light. Light drops for Meany. Meany. Here's Light. Light. Petrie. Petrie for Light. They got crossed up. Light for Petrie again. Puck was in his skates as the Beavers can't get it out. Here is Meany with a shot. That's blocked. Petrie holds the line. Gatiss knocks it down. Chance for a 2-on-1. Wowrick has more speed right now. He hits the brakes. Wowrick has some room to walk in. Fires a shot. That whistled wide. 17 seconds left. Here's Totfest trying to dance his way through. Navarez back for Lieber Knight. Lieber Knight with a shot. And Schuster now high off the glass and out. Nice pass. Here's Killian. Gets tripped up. No call. Beavers kill it off. Big momentum. Could be a possible momentum swing right now. Here's Owen Lieberknight takes a shot. Blocked in front by Schuster. Here's Navrat. Here's Johnson now. Play is offside. He's getting hooked behind. Trying to control something here for the Beavers. Here's Rhett Locke trying to cut it in front. Drops to nobody. And that's intercepted by the Utes. Back comes Fornelius. Fornelius cutting and goal. Nice move to get around the defender. That one's behind Bukowski. Oh boy. Fornelius found some room behind Bukowski. Took a look behind him. Heads up play there by, I think that was Connor Schuster or Connor Navrat or Connor Schuster that stopped that puck from going in the net behind Bukowski.
Yeah, but another kill now for Minot State. You know, hopefully they can generate some momentum. This last 2:39 here, it's a good time to set the tone. They're 5-on-5, good time for them to make a push here.
Sheldon loses the draw. It goes back for Meyer. Here's Longy. Longy gets it up for Metcalf. Metcalf can't get it out though. But Longy can, and he'll get it through center. Here's Robertson. Robertson cutting on goal. Fires a shot. Slaw with the save. Longy goes down low looking for Metcalf, and a good hit there by Sheldon. Cody Longy blocks that Matthew Perry attempt. And Sheldon can't get it out. It comes to Perry again. Perry shoots. That's blocked in front. Here's Jerome. Jerome is bodied. Spins and fires. Stopped by Bukowski. Metcalf chips it up the wall. Robertson gets it out. The Beavers are 3-on-2 over the line. Sheldon can't control the pass. And it goes out of play. 1:46 to go. The Utes lead 3-0.
Yeah, Minot State has to, when they're creating chances in the offensive zone and pressing, they also got to make sure that they're coming back. It's a 200-foot game, and what we're starting to see now is Utah starting to capitalize on the big saves that their goaltender is making, and they're getting odd man rushes the other way now.
Here is Schuster. Swedlow fires a shot. That goes wide. And Johnson controls for the Beavers. Here's Bullifer. Shots on goal 19-17. Still in favor of the Beavers, but the Utes lead 3-0. Here's Swedlow. Yoel Swedlow finds Johnson. Johnson shoots. Topped by Slow. And he's on point again. 1:16 to go in the second.
And the shot totals are starting to even out too here. You know, it just shows that Utah, they're starting to find their game here. They weathered the storm. They got a couple of good bounces, and now they're starting to make plays and really starting to level this game out and even take control of it in some areas.
Here is Navrat off the draw. Cross for Fournier, but it's intercepted by Basto. Touch pass looking for Owen Lieberknight. Navrat touches up and he's not offside anymore. Basto. Last minute to play in the second period. Beavers still down 3-0. Here's O'Connor. Chips it up, Fournier. Chips it on goal. Slow's going to take no chances. He'll cover up. Swedlow, Sheldon, and Metcalf out there with Longy and O'Connor. Longy fires a shot, tipped by Sheldon, just wide. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf goes down low for Swedlow. He's got Sheldon out front. 37 seconds left to go. Here's O'Connor, fires a shot. That one's high and wide. Swedlow controls. Swedlow fires, Stopped by Slow. Shot number 22 for Minot State. Still have yet to solve Slow. .6.2 to go. Sheldon digs in to take the draw again. This time he wins it now. Sheldon across, bullet for one-timer, pad save by Slow again. Sheldon with a shot, this time a glove save by Slow. Beavers gotta be disciplined post whistles. Gotta be careful here, the refs don't take this one. And are they taking just one here? The Beavers might catch a break. Looks like the Beavers are just taking one here. Beavers get fortunate. Number 13 goes off. That's Wyatt Light. Beavers going to get a power play late here in the second period. And it will carry over into the third if they don't score. Face man, wow. That's not one you see every day.
Nope, not a typical call at all.
Longy goes down low. Here's Longy cutting in front. Longy goes back for Bullifer takes the shot. A little bit of time to go. Swedlow takes a look at the clock, fires a shot. That one just went wide. Bullifer's got 4 seconds. He spins and fires to no avail. The Beavers are going to have 1:44 seconds of power play time to start the third period, but they're down 3-0. This is Beavers Hockey and the Beaver Radio Network.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Planet Pizza. Systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hi, My name is Marshall Knop. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Fibeto Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Planet Pizza. All systems go for lunch. When supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
ProStyleProduction.com.
Oh no, the Beavers find themselves in unfamiliar territory right now, down 3-0, heading into the third period. They got a power play from it in 44 seconds. White Light still serving that face masking penalty from late in the second period. It's almost must score for the Beavers in this power play.
Yeah, and I mean, if they don't, at least generate momentum, generate opportunities, generate offensive zone time, but it is gut check time for this team. And, they can't get frustrated because when they've been getting frustrated, they've been taking penalties. And Utah 2 power play goals already, and they just can't afford to take penalties when they're trying to climb back into a hockey game, and they need to control their emotions. And when they've been 5-on-5, Minot State has been able to control the play. So they just need to stay out of the box, press harder, get bodies to the net, and you just got to hope it'll be there. They've been doing a lot of right things, but a couple of the wrong things have cost them big time.
About 14 minutes to go to the third period. Beavers just need to throw everything at Slaw. I mean, when a goalie's in a rhythm, it's tough. It's tough to break the rhythm. I mean, you got to get, if the goalie can't see the puck, he's usually not going to stop it. I mean, they got to get traffic. They got to throw everything in the net. I mean, Holden Kurtz got pulled from this game today, but Bukowski replaced him. If you're the Beavers, you got to bail out your goaltender right now. I mean, it's not even a knock against Holden Kurtz. I thought he was good, and I mean, that's just a message. Head coach Raider Gear, any coach would have probably done that to try and change the momentum. But for Kurtz, I mean, I'd be a little pissed off if I was Holden Kurtz right now. I mean, they're doing everything but score, and then, you know, they're not really defending the way they should be. They're taking undisciplinary penalties, and, you know, they got to stay out of the box this third period. No penalties in the third period for sure.
Yeah, they need to create chaos in front of the net. So they need to create chaos in front of the net. Bodies in front. It's probably not going to be an initial shot that goes in. It's probably going to be a rebound, a tip, a screen, something like that. And on the opposite end, they can't afford to take penalties and can't afford to be in the wrong end. You can't score in the defensive zone. So
yeah, you know, for the way that Stahl's been playing, I don't think you're going to beat him clean. I think you're going to have to get in the gritty Eagers, like you mentioned. You're going to have to bang in a rebound. You're going to have to do everything. But I mean, it's not looking good for Minot State right now. And, I mean, they've only lost once in the last 4 years. So I mean, this crowd's been good tonight, and trying to get behind them right now. I mean, but I think if the Beavers get one, I think they'll start, the domino effect will start to go. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with some NHL action.
You need to talk with Nick Holbert from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Planet Pizza. All systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. I love space. Planet Pizza.
Hi, my name is Marshall Kanam. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS Store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Palmetto Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Alumni Weekend is always fun for the Beavers here. We will now turn it over to Nick Holberg to announce the past and the present Minot State University Beavers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is Alumni Weekend for your MSU Beavers. Tonight we have a handful of former players that suited up for your MSU Beavers. They're here tonight, and tonight we get to salute them. Helping and welcoming the alumni for the MSU Beavers here this weekend, starting with a player that played from 2012 to 2016. He was a part of the national championship run. Make some noise for Ryan Curzon. A member of the Beavers club from 2014 to 2016. Let's hear it for Kyle Volk. A part of the 2015 to 2017 seasons for the Beavers, and the head coach of the MSU women's hockey team. Let's hear it for Ryan Miner. One of the captains for your MSU Beavers from the years 2014 to 2018. Let's hear it for Robbie Moore. Another one of the captains from 2014 to 2018. Let's hear it for Craig Forney. Another former captain for your Beavers from the 2014 to 2018 seasons. One of the best defensemen ever played for the Beavers, Austin Iano. From the 2014 to the 2018 seasons, let's hear it for Lyndon Lakinski. From the 2012 to 2013 seasons, part of the national championship run, the hometown kid, let's hear it for Jordan Willert. This player played from 1999 to 2003. Let's hear it for Sheldon Schneider. One of the toughest players ever played for the MSU Beavers from the years 2000 to 2004. How about some noise for Tyler Berube? 1998 to 2002. Let's hear it for Levi Hagano. This next player was a part of the national championship team. He played from 2011 to 2013. How about some noise for Donnie Iverson? Skating for the Beavers from 2012 and 2013. Let's hear it for Dallas Drysdale. Part of the national championship run from 2011 to 2013. Make some noise for Jordan Kidman. One of the original Beavers playing from 1996 to 1998. Let's hear it for Chris Nesset. Playing from 2010 to 2012. Let's hear it for Kenny Lyman. Playing from 2011 to 2014. He was part of the national championship run. The assistant minor hockey boosters director. Let's hear it for Jared McIntosh. Playing from 1996 to 2000. Also a hometown product. Let's hear it for Mike Esslinger. A goaltender that played from 2005 to 2008. From right here in the Magic City, let's hear it for Tyler Stahl. Also a player from the Magic City. He played from 2002 to 2005. Make some noise for Josh Slind. From Crosby, North Dakota, part of the national championship team. He played from 2011 to 2014. Let's hear it for Kyle Stevens. Playing from 2000 to 2002 from North Dakota. Let's hear it for Chad Tudor. One of the best goaltenders to ever play at MSU. He played from 99 to 2003. Let's hear it for Sean Bergstrand. He played from 2000 to 2002. Let's hear it for Todd McMurtry. Part of the national championship team. He played from 2011 to 2013. From right here in Mountain, let's hear it for Brent Fiddler. This next player was the MVP of the 2013 National Championship. He was also the Player of the Year. Two-time college All-American for the ACHA. The assistant coach of the Beavers, let's hear it for Wyatt Wasalenchuk. Last but not least, this player played from 2004 to 2008, leading the Beavers in scoring in that time frame. Your head coach, Wade Ruger. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get on your feet. Let's salute these Beavers alumni. Thank you, gentlemen, for all the great memories here in the Magic City. The tradition of MSU Beavers hockey carries on. alumni that join us here tonight.
Well, Mr. Noah Grant, Beavers are tasked with a huge task right now. They got to come down 3 goals in the third period. 20 minutes, I think it's doable.
Yeah, anything can happen. You know, and that all starts with a good power play. You know, a good push here in the first couple of minutes, set the tone, get this Utah team on their heels, and 20 minutes is a long time. So.
All starts with one quick one, and I think the domino effect will start to fly right now.
Yep, gotta solve that goaltender down there. Gotta get one. And
got his pad off and everything out there. Fixing his skate.
All right, Beavers fans, like we
well, the way he's playing, he might not even need that pad.
For your MSU Beavers. We need you tonight, Beavers country. Make some noise in this place.
Good crowd tonight. Hopefully they can get behind the Beavers in this third period. Slow's got his pads all done up. We're about ready to go here in the Magic City.
On your feet, Beavers fans, clap your hands. Here we go.
20 miles. Beavers down 3-0. We're about ready to drop the puck here for the third period. Dylan Gatis out there to take the draw on the power play for another minute and 44 seconds. Bollifer controls for the Beavers. He gets it over to Swedlow. Swedlow takes a circle back. Back for Bollifer. Bollifer has some room. Bollifer winds up, fires, breaks his stick. It comes to Longy. Cody Longy couldn't keep it in. Bollifer's got a new stick. Heads up. That almost hit head coach Wade Regier.
Stomp your feet, clap your hands.
All right, Davis Sheldon in to take the draw for Minot State. Against Jerome, he wins it. Bollifer over to Longy. Here's Wowerk back door. Longy couldn't find him. Here's Cody Longy now. Controls behind the net. 1 minute to go in the power play for Minot State. He finds Bollifer. Bollifer's going to start the rush. Bollifer has some room now. Goes down low. Here's Adam Wowerk. Wowerk goes down low. Sheldon up top for Wowerk. The two run a give and go. Here's Bollifer. Bollifer leaves it, lets it go for Cody Longy. Sheldon has Wowerk out front. Or excuse me, that's Metcalf. Metcalf controls for the Beavers. Creates some space for himself. Goes back up top. Bollifer drive. That's blocked in front by Sheldon. He's on the limp. Down low. Here's Metcalf. Metcalf. 23 seconds left in the power play. Here's Sheldon. Sheldon. Backdoor out front for Metcalf. But he wasn't expecting the pass. Metcalf. Backdoor. Scores! Cody Longy in the point. And the Beavers are within 2. Sneaking in backdoor. Cody Longy. And the Beavers are on the board finally.
Yeah, what a phenomenal play. Good sneaky little pass back door, you know, east-west movement, and that's what it was going to take to beat this goaltender, and the Beavers are right back in it with plenty of time.
I mean, just the start head coach Rudiger wanted from his team. And when you get a power play goal, it does a little more than just scoring a normal goal. I mean, you know, they've been struggling on the power play. You get a power play goal, and now all of a sudden the power play gets momentum, and the Beavers, big goal on the power play there as Cody Longy gets the Beavers crowd going and back in the game. Killian drops it back. They got to sustain the pressure here now. Don't let Utah get one back here. Cody Longy, the goal scorer, gets it to Killian. Killian. Dumps it in deep. Brett Locke bumps off of his man. Beavers fans are back in it. Here's Killian. Oh, as Bullifer had a chance there to one-time that. Brett Locke spins and fires. Schuster racing to hold it in. He can't do it. He's going to take it out of the neutral zone. He feeds Bullifer. Bullifer kicks it up from his skate to his stick. Almost too many men there for the Utes. As Brett Locke's going to head off on a change. Don't take any penalties after the whistle, as the Beavers can't afford any penalties. Schuster finds Johnson, but it's out of his reach. It's out of the reach of Schuster, and Al Bukowski stops it behind the net for the freshman. Connor Schuster hauled down. In a duress right now. Bullifer now back to help out his D partner. He's going to take a skate, and he has some room. Full speed ahead for Eric Bullifer. Bullifer chips it past Lieberknight. Fournier in there with Johnson. Johnson controls behind the net out front for Longy. And he almost had a second. Fournier, Johnson! Oh, what a save by Slow Johnson. Almost made it 3-2 there, and that would have really blew the place off this place.
Yeah, and that offensive pressure all starts with Bullifer. Bailing Connor Schuster out there, making a nice play, heads-up play, moving his feet, getting the puck deep, and good things happen in the offensive zone.
Gatiss. And all of a sudden, this crowd has come to life here with Cody Longy's goal. That's Cody Longy's 4th of the season, 8 points. Yeah, it's a big one. The Beavers are right back in it. Gatiss wins the draw. Here's Cody Longy. Drops for Metcalf. Metcalf goes down low for Gatiss. Gatiss. Up top, Cody Longy. Traffic forms in front. Shot stopped by Slow. Drops. Here's Metcalf powering his way in front. Takes a shot. Almost found some room. 5-hole.
Good bounce back by the Utah goaltender as well. Not letting that first goal rattle him. And Minot State, they're back in it, but they have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, for sure, but they found that extra gear right now early in this third period. Here's Sheldon on the draw, can't win it. Robertson gets it back, and the Beavers touch up. They're not offside anymore. As Wowrick is also out there for the Beavers with Killian, or Sheldon, I should say. Cody Longy finds Robertson through the middle of the ice. Robertson dumps it in deep, and he's hauled down in the neutral zone. Cody Longy takes it on his backhand, down low for Sheldon. Sheldon finds Wowrick. One-timer for Robertson, backdoor for Wowrick, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Wowrick with a good job to try to intercept that, but here's Wyatt Light, and the Utes are offside at the Beaver line. 5:50 to go in the third period.
Kind of an awkward angle, but nothing wrong with trying to get that puck on net there. In the slot, down by 2, 15 minutes left to play. Nothing wrong with trying to get a puck to the net there.
I mean, I think it's going to take more of those east-west shots. You got to get those cross creases to beat Slow tonight, because he's stopping everything head on. Jerome loses the draw to Rhett Locke. It goes back to Connor Schuster. Connor Schuster, the freshman, out there with Eric Bullifer. Bullifer, the senior in his 5th year for the Beavers. Navrat, high off the glass, just kept in by Lieberknight. Lieberknight is hit, and here is Perry with a shot. And Schuster gets hit by Lieberknight, and Bullifer gets it up for Killian. Killian can't do anything with that pass, and Schuster controls. Schuster trying to pass across, and he's caught at center ice. Brett Locke back to cover for him as Schuster gets back to his own position. Killian is going to head off on a change.
And that's an area too where Schuster, he's got his D partner there. Instead of forcing a pass through the middle, it's make the safer play there.
Absolutely, the D was there, that's right. Owen Lieberknight turns it over. Gatiss, nice pass in the middle. Beavers are 3-on-2 over the line. Here's Swedler with a shot. Gatiss goes back door, and Slow covers up. Why was that whistle blowing? Gatiss has the puck behind the net. Utes catch a break. It used to be one of my favorite songs growing up as a kid. Right before games, this one got me going for sure.
Yeah, it's getting serious now. A lot of hockey left.
14:35 to go. Gaius digs in to take the draw. He can't win it. Meyer goes around. Longy racing to hold it in, but instead he peels back. Smart play there as he goes across for O'Connor. O'Connor finds Gaius. He's going to hit the goaltender and the blocker, and we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. Fournier in to take the draw, he tries to go forward. Meyer flips it up. Wowrick rings it into the zone. Fournier tags up. Robertson staples his man, rings his bell, and Wowrick overskated the puck. Here's Meyer. Brett Meyer flips it all the way in and out of play. Face-off's going to be in the neutral zone. Might be at center ice. Actually, it's going to be on the left side of center ice here. Actually, they're going to take it to center ice, actually. Fournier in to take the draw. He wins it, and Eric Bullifer's going to step up for the Beavers. Gets it deep, and Fournier is in after the puck in the forecheck. Hits Paul to the boards, and Wowrick on the back check. Steps up. Wowrick couldn't get the puck deep though as Lieberknight fights it through center. Eric Bullifer. Robertson, touch pass for Wowrick. Nice move there by Retlock. Retlock fires a shot. That goes wide. They battle behind the net as Retlock seems like he has an extra step this third period. Dylan Johnson on the back end right now for Minot State. It looks like he's playing defense right now. Good versatility there by Johnson to step up and play some defense. Actually, here is Sheldon. Davis Sheldon. Sheldon gets hit in the corner as the Beavers are starting to control play here more and more. That's going to be that shouldn't have been icing as Mikowski touched that one before the goal line. Beavers catch a break right there.
That icing brought to you by Picker Ray Cutters.
That might come to center ice. Yeah, it is going to come to center ice. Gaius in, take the draw, Metcalf and Swedlow on his point. Gaius gets it back for Cody Longy. Cody Longy across for O'Connor. That's been a deep pairing that has been a staple all season long. Metcalf, nice move to get some room. Here's Swedlow. Swedlow just stays on side. Here's Metcalf, and he couldn't get the zone here, but O'Connor holds it in momentarily as Metcalf's going to get back on defense. Metcalf did a good job to cover up his man in front of the net. O'Connor tying up his man, and the Beavers are away again, off to the races. Here's Swedlow. Got the trailer with him. Swedlow with a shot, blocked by Petrie. Swedlow takes a bump. Petrie can't get it out. Bullifer stays onside. Good hand-eye coordination right there by Eric Bullifer. Dylan Gaius keeps it in. Swedlow gets around his man. Here's Swedlow now, goes to the point. Cody Longy, the goal scorer for the Beavers, trying to create some room for himself. He's going to walk down low, fires a shot. Rebound was there, but no Beaver was in the vicinity. Eric Bullifer now trying to catch the Utes on a change. Has Robertson up on the blue line. He finds him. Here's Robertson. Fournier going to the net, and I don't know about that call.
Very close call there. 3-on-2 is looking like a good opportunity, but 11:41 here. The Beavers are starting to make a push, control the play even more, and they just got to find a way.
Gotta find a way. Gotta find a way. 48 in to take the draw. He can't win it. It goes for Owen Lieberknight. Bullafer with some good stick handles there. He hits Drew Carter on the bench. Face-off's going to remain inside.
Might need glass on the front of the bench after this one. A lot of pucks on the bench.
Yeah,
today.
there is a lot of pucks going into the bench. Fournier against Fornelius on the draw. Fournier wins it cleanly. Goes back for Johnson, who's now on defense if you're just joining us. Here's Robertson. Robertson has Warwick with him going to the net. Here's Robertson, fires a shot. It was whistled wide. Johnson races over to hold it in. He walks the line now. Johnson backhands it to Robertson. An open air tip by Warwick. Fins and fires by Fournier, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Fournier, oh, that Fournier. Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that call.
Yep, a little bit of adversity for the Beavers here.
A little bit of a mismatch in size too. He's just finishing his check. I mean.
Yep, but
elbowing for Fournier.
Here's a big moment for the Beavers penalty kill to step up again.
If the Utes score here, it's all she wrote for Minot State.
Yeah, another momentum swing here. Crucial moment in the game, 11-11 to play. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for elbowing.
This penalty kill is brought to you by Dakota Bank.
The Utes with a huge opportunity here in the power play. The Beavers, it's a must kill on this penalty kill right now. Beavers gonna dig down deep here as Gatis gets it out to center. Petrie. And even if the Utah doesn't score here, they still kill 2 minutes off the clock. Gatis goes down here. The Beavers might need to start taking some chances short-handed here maybe. O'Connor all the way down the ice. Gatis hard into the forecheck. Trying to cause a turnover. Gatis is now gonna head off on a change as Swedlow is there. Forechecking Petrie. He turns it over. Here's Sheldon. Nice move to get around him. Takes a shot. Swedlow up front. Oh, what a save. Oh my goodness. Swedlow found himself wide open in front and couldn't put it home.
Yeah, rolling puck on there. Good opportunity again. You know, bodies in front, but hot goaltender. Hot goaltender.
Man, what a save. Slow has been on fire tonight. 31 saves on 32 shots.
Gotta wonder if that 10 goals against is a typo, because he's looked lights out tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Wyatt Light gets it down low. Johnson muscles his man, and he can't get it out. The Utes have a man out front. Good play there by Bullafer, and Johnson gets it as far as the blue line, but it was blocked by a... It was blocked. Now here's Sheldon. Sheldon and Metcalf. Here's Sheldon. Fires, stopped by Slow. When a goalie's in a groove, he's in a groove. That's just the way she goes. And Minot State has done a lot of things right this game. They just haven't scored. I mean, besides taking a lot of penalties, they've been excellent so far tonight.
Yeah, it's either going to come down to how good the offense is and how long this goaltender can keep this Utah team in it.
Here's Fornelius. Fornelius with a shot, stopped by Bukowski. Killian gets it all the way down the ice. And 15 seconds to go in the elbowing minor to Fournier. 9:20 to go here in the third period. The Beavers are in within 2. Thanks to the 4th goal of the season for Cody Longy. Fournier going straight to the bench. Wonder why that's not icing right there. Cody Longy going to reverse to his partner. O'Connor finds Adam Wowick. Nice pass to Gatis. Gatis into the zone. Gatis fires a shot, stopped by Slow. Cody Longy. You gotta wonder if head coach Wade Regeer's gonna even shorten the bench even more. He has in this third period. Here's Dylan Gatis. Finds Wowick. Wowick going to the net, cutting on goal. Finds Gatis. Gatis pokes it loose, and Swedlow couldn't put it home. Johnson stepped up, and Wowick is back covering for him as Bukowski. Look out, he's a little bit out of position there. Here's Swedlow. Swedlow, look out, he gets hit, no call. by the officials. He gets drilled from behind. Absolutely have to call that. That is a terrible call. He hit him right in the numbers.
Well, it might be a momentum shift here from Minot State. Get a little ticked off, get a little angry.
Here's Wowrick. Wowrick drops for the Retlock. Retlock down low for Robertson. Fires a shot. I thought that one went in. Might have hit the post. Bulliford waiting for his man. And right now the Utes are just manhandling the Beavers physically right now. Here's Navarrete. Navarrete trying to cut in, fires a shot, stopped by Slow. And then they just get, there's no call. Like, there's no call. He just dragged him down right there. Starts with a hit in the numbers. Then right here, there's another hit that doesn't get called, and now Retlock gets dragged down. Still no call. It's got to be frustrating for the Beavers right now.
Yeah, a lot of adversity here. A lot of adversity. You know, got to find a way. I mean, you control what you can control and try to get the crowd in it. And I mean, again, they've had good sustained pressure. Focus on the positives and try to make it happen. Tough break, though.
I've never seen Wade Rigger this animated in a long, long time.
Yeah, scrum happens around the net, though. It means they're in the right area of the ice. Just got to find a way.
Retlock in to take the draw. He's fixing his strap on his helmet right now. Retlock digs in to take the draw. He wins it. It goes for Cody Longy. Cody Longy down low for Connor Navarrete. Connor Navarrete bodied by Petrie. Retlock outmuscles his man. Here's Retlock cutting in front. Takes a spin down low. Drops for Connor Navarrete. He goes through his legs to Cody Longy. Navarrete using his body to keep him into the play. Here's Robertson. Navarrete's offside. Robertson has hit the brakes. Robertson's going to fire it in deep and head off on a change. 6:58 to go in the third period. Beavers still down by 2. That one might be enough for icing as O'Connor races back and they wave it off. Here's O'Connor. Finds Sheldon. Sheldon now finds Fournier. Fournier's got a step. Fournier fires a shot, rebound, and Metcalf wasn't there. Cody Longy. See if he takes matters into his own hands. He's going to take a rush up front, fire a shot on net, rebound, not a bad idea. Sheldon corrals it for the Beavers. Sheldon goes down low for Metcalf. Metcalf down low for Fournier. Fournier in his forehand. Coming up down low, goes for Metcalf. As the big man goes to work down low. Metcalf finds his way out front. Metcalf up front for Fournier, and he couldn't find a home for that puck. Johnson back to the point. Johnson looking for some room, and he goes down low. Fournier lifts the stick of the defenseman. Up front for Metcalf, and he gets hooked from behind. Bulliford, one-on-one against Navarez, takes a shot. Bukowski easily steers that aside. Bulliford finds Johnson. Johnson down the wing, he's got some room. The big man cutting on goal, shoots, and it's blocked. Johnson down low for Gatiss. Gatiss has some bodies in front. Back to Johnson, he races over, he holds it in, puts it on net. Not a bad idea as it comes to Gatiss in the corner. Johnson steps up, can hold it in, but Wowrick is back to cover. Johnson's gonna head off on a change. Now, nice pass, but out of the reach. Nice play, here's Gatiss. Gatiss trying to be too cute right there as the puck comes out of the zone. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Lots of time for the Beavers. Here's Bulliford with a shot. That puck had eyes, almost found the net off the post and in. Cody Longy, Wowrick, the defenseman slow to get to his feet. Here's Wowrick, has some room, walk in. Cody Longy, toe drags around. That's a puck you got to put on net. Here's Longy now. Hits the brakes, up at the half wall. Now O'Connor. O'Connor down low for Gatiss. Wowrick up front, off Slow's body. And there's gonna be a penalty coming up to the Utes. The Beavers with a glorious opportunity here. It's a high sticking to Utah.
Bucks in traffic to the net here. 4:31, chance-taking time. Defenseman starting to pinch, you know, starting to force the issue a little bit. Make these Utah defenders tired, get traffic around in front, and try to bury one.
4:31 to go. High sticking penalty to Tristan Lieberknight, one of their best defensemen, one of their best penalty killers. Here go the Beavers. Metcalf getting pressured by Ute. And Rhett Locke is there to help. He goes back to the point. O'Connor for Metcalf. The Beavers get set up here in the power play. Here's Metcalf up front. Rhett Locke shoots, stopped by Slow, and he steers that into the netting. Good opportunity there as he found Rhett Locke wide open in the slot.
Yep, beautiful play on both sides. Really nice setup, getting the defenders to be forced to the outside, moving the puck to the middle, and what a phenomenal blocker save by this goaltender. How many times have we said that tonight?
36 times, to be exact. Locke wins the draw to O'Connor. Laundry on the other side. O'Connor sucks the man up top, down lower. Here's Rhett Locke. Rhett Locke, stick handles, finds Metcalf. Laundry wants the one-timer. He's gonna get a backdoor. Here's Metcalf, shoots, and it goes wide. That goes out of play off of the goaltender, and the Beavers are gonna send out another power play unit here.
What a battle in front of the net too. You know, two guys going at it, and that's what the Beavers need right now. Taking a defender out of the play, causing havoc, taking the goalie's eyes away.
Minute and 24, 3:54 to go on the power play. Gaddis in to take the draw, he wins it. Sheldon goes back to Bullifer. Bullifer back down low for Wowrick. Wowrick up for Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson back for Wowrick. He lets it go for Dylan Gaddis. He settles the puck down. Johnson with a shot. Tipped. Rebound. And Sheldon couldn't pull the trigger. Here's Gaddis. Gaddis with an errant pass. And the Beavers got to regroup. You don't see that very often from Dylan Gaddis.
Be interested to see if the score holds when Minot State will decide to pull their goaltender as well.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe around 2.5 minutes, down by 2.
Yeah, especially with the offensive pressure they've sustained. You know, Utah is on their heels, and Minot's making a push.
Here's Adam Wowrick, rifles it in deep. Bukowski looks to the bench. No sign yet as Bullifer drops the stick as Sheldon's got to hurry back and he gets the puck. Davis Sheldon. He's going to take a skate into the zone. Davis Sheldon now controls on his backhand. Looking to go up front for Wowrick. That pass is knocked down by Swedlow behind the net. Bukowski banging on his stick, notifying the Beavers that they are almost back at full strength. Here is Navrat. Navrat with Swedlow going to the net. Navrat takes a shot, blocker saved by Swedlow, swing and a miss. 2:20 to go. They get it deep. Swedlow looking to lift the stick of Meyer. Metcalf chips it in, but he can't. Oh, the Beavers are going to get another penalty power play here, and look to them to call timeout and pull the goalie, be a 6-on-4.
Yeah, not a smart penalty if you're Utah right there. Not a smart penalty at all.
It's going to be Lieberknight again. Boarding penalty, looks like.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, and it's do or die for Minot State here. This is.
Do you pull the goalie right now and call it? They're going to call a timeout for sure. I don't know if you want to pull the goalie. Wade Regere's got the.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting, kind of see where you're sitting at the face-off. Maybe give it about 20, 30 seconds and see how the play develops. But this one's for all the marbles here. They've got to create something here.
We'll take a break and step aside. Beavers down 2. Gut check time, 2:09 to go.
Systems go for lunch. When supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. I love Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
little bit of Motley Crue never hurts the soul. The Beavers looking to create a miracle here. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, they're down 2 with 2:09 to go. They are pulling the goalie. It's going to be a 6-on-4 for Minot State. Swedlow, Longy, Gatis, O'Connor, Metcalf, and Sheldon out there for Minot State.
You gotta have at least 2 bodies on the puck at all times if you're Minot State.
Or maybe even 3.
Yep.
Get traffic in front of the net. Everybody's got to go.
Every shot's a good shot.
Dylan Gatis wins the draw. Swedlow back for Longy. Longy goes back for Gatis. Gatis controls behind the net. Has Metcalf out front. Gatis fires a shot. It's blocked. Gatis, it's in the feet. 2 on the puck right now. Sheldon gets there for the Beavers. Sheldon right now behind the net. Sheldon controls. Fires a shot. Almost found a way. Here's O'Connor. Beavers running out of time. Here's Dylan Gatis. Back to O'Connor. Lets it go. Tipped in front. Longy races in to hold it in. But Metcalf gets out here, and here's Light. He chips it in. It's rolling. It's out of the reach of the empty net. Here's Longy. Longy finds Metcalf. Metcalf drills it in deep. 1:22 to go in the third period. O'Connor puts it on net. Sheldon back to the point. Cody Longy goes down low for Sheldon. Beavers need shots right now. 1:10 to go in the third. Across. O'Connor fires a shot. Rebound out front for Gatis. It goes to Swedlow. Metcalf fires it, and the Beavers just can't get anything going right now. Final minute to play here for the Beavers. Utah trying to get a change, and Metcalf drops. Gatis going to the net. Nice play there by Petrie. Here's Rhett Locke trying to go out front for Metcalf. Meyer can't get it out. 45 seconds left to go. O'Connor back for Rhett Locke. Sneaking in is Cody Longy again. Backdoor for Wowrick. O'Connor reaches out. He holds it in. 36 seconds left to go. Beavers down by 2. Rhett Locke down low for Gatis. Gatis trying to go up front. Wowrick can't pull the trigger. Meyer trying to kill time. He can't get it out as Longy holds it in. Beavers need shots right now. They're down by 2. Wowrick with a shot. They're running out of time. O'Connor with a shot. It gets blocked. Longy. He's got to shoot right now. Longy backdoor as Robertson couldn't pull the trigger. And the Beavers are going to fall at home for the second time in 4 years. They're going to lose 3-1. That's a huge win for the unranked Utah Utes. They come into Minot and stun them 3-1. Beavers outshot the Utes 41-19. Just such a defeating loss for Minot State. They did everything but score.
Yeah, but they got to move on. They got to forget about it quickly. They got to regroup. They have Williston next, and they just got to regroup, move on, and try to have a better outcome in the next game.
We'll take a break. The Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show is next. This is Beavers Hockey.
Hockey fans, please help us keep the Mesa atmosphere clean. Please keep your
Consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiasts. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
It's time for the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show with all the stats, analysis, and wing sauce you can handle. Let's return to the press box with Blake Friars.
Beavers lose at home for the second time in 4 calendar years. They start off really strong for Minot University Beavers. They outshot the Utes 16-6. Utes came away with a 1-0 lead in that first period. And they capitalized on their power plays, and that's like we talked about in the pregame show. Whoever wins special teams is probably going to win this hockey game, and that turned out to be tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And Minot State, you know, they played the perimeter a lot on the power play. They had one power play goal, but didn't threaten the middle enough. And on the flip side, they allowed a couple of goals. And, you know, you got to give credit. Shots 41-19. How about that Utah goaltender?
Yeah, Jake Slough. Let's talk about him for a second. I mean, he was in the zone right from puck drop. I mean, and the goal that we scored, Cody Laundrie snuck in from the back end, and he had no chance on that. I mean, you got to give credit. The unranked Utah Utes deserved this win tonight. I will say this: the Beavers didn't get some of the calls they wanted from the referees, but it kind of went both ways. But towards the end, I mean, Beavers pressed, and Jacob Slough was equal to the task. The Beavers got Williston next, and then they hit the road to go to Iowa and to face the Cyclones. For Noah Grant, I'm Blake Friars saying good night from Pepsi Rink.